Thailand has very long coastal line, and major population and tourist centers are close to the ocean. Fishing industry is a large part of Thailand's economy, and tourists love to eat seafood, because it is much cheap than in their own country. Wait. Is this really true? Generally speaking, Thailand has the most affordable food, including most of the seafood. But there are a few exceptions, and lobster is a big one. It is more expensive than in the US, where I come from. We are now in the Bangla Walking Street area, Phuket's tourist center. Everywhere you go, you see plenty of seafood, and most of them are quite cheap. But look carefully, how much lobster would cost you? Here is the price, 259 baht for 100 gram. That is 2,590 baht for 1 kilogram. About 78.5 US dollars. If you want a 2 kilogram lobster, it's going to cost you around 170 US dollars. That is very expensive indeed. If we get out of tourist center, and drive 30 some minutes to Ra Wai seafood market, the price would not change much. This big one cost $170, and the smaller one cost $70. Not cheap at all. On the other hand, the palm-sized big prawns are half pound each, 4 of them weight 1 kilogram. And cost only $12. That is cheap, is it not? A few months ago, I was in Bar Harbor, Maine. I went to a lobster restaurant, and ordered a 3-pound lobster, which is about 1.4 kilogram. The live boiled lobster cost $18 per pound, so the total cost was about $60. And I love the craws, the best meat in a lobster by far. Yet, the rainbow lobster of Thailand do not have craws at all. In a supermarket near me, these small lobsters cost $7 per pound, which is way cheaper than it is in Thailand. Now, do you understand where I come from? Why was Thailand's lobster price so expensive? Many trade insiders pointed finger at the huge Chinese demands. Before COVID, busloads after busloads of Chinese tourists flooded Thailand, and they jacked the price of everything higher, including lobster. At home, they consumed a large amount of lobster imported from the US and Australia. So, buy lobster in Thailand was much cheaper than at home. Starting from 2010, China's imports of Maine lobster increased rapidly. In 2017, the lobster trade was valued at $126 million. The main challenge was logistics, between catching the lobster to putting it on the Chinese dinner table half a globe away, and keep it alive. Nowadays, with networks like Alibaba, the Chinese could order lobster to be delivered to their home directly. The good time did not last for very long. In 2017, the US-China trade war started, and the lobster trade went down by 60%. The result is US domestic lobster price drop, and you can buy 1-pound lobster for $5 to $7. At the same time, the tension between China and Australia also reduced Aussie lobster export to China, and you can now buy a whole red lock lobster for $20, which is unthinkable just a few years ago. When the Chinese reduced lobster imports from both US and Australia, they would naturally increase imports from Thailand. Therefore, there was little Chinese tourists coming to Thailand in the last 3 years, but Thailand's lobster price kept increasing. With this situation in mind, why would you come to Thailand to consume lobster? Especially if you have access to US or Australia lobster market. It doesn't make sense, does it?